Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to beautiful Main Street, Hamilton, Ohio, as we celebrate the mural dedication of The Delicate Balance of Progress by French-Canadian artist Annie Hamel, lead artist Nick Scrametti, and supporting artists Laurie Farr, John McCoy, and Ariel Williams. And I congratulate them all. My name is Ian Mackenzie Thurley. I'm the Executive Director of the Fitton Center for Creative Arts, and in conjunction with the City of Hamilton, we run the Street Spark program. This is the third and final Street Spark mural for this year. We are working on plans for next and beyond, but it's been a very exciting summer for us, and seeing these three glorious murals come to life before our eyes here in Hamilton. I do have to thank the supporters of the Fitton Center in the City of Hamilton, the Arts Wave in Cincinnati, and the Ohio Arts Council. Thank you for their ongoing support. We really appreciate it. We are extremely fortunate to have this going on and everything that's going on around us here in Hamilton. The Delicate Balance of Progress is a fantastic title and puts us right where we are here in Hamilton right now. There's so much going on, so much still to do, but we're incredibly fortunate to have people involved throughout the city in all walks of life, doing, contributing, and making this city better for all of us each and every day. And Street Spark, we believe, is a strong part of that. There will be those who will contend that we do not need art on our walls to make a city better, but I will disagree, and I will disagree strongly. Street Spark is not about making or decorating this city. It's about creating a space. It's about creating a community and a draw for people, not only for those who live here or those who pass by here or those who want to come here. It's about creating an energy, and I think as you've seen with the 5 new murals and those who exist before, have really built upon that, and we're excited about the things that it has drawn to the city of Hamilton and the things that it's growing from it, and we would like to see so much more. I congratulate the artists, and I would also like to congratulate Jen Akers-Smith, who is the Street Spark Program Manager, for her fantastic work throughout this summer and bringing these murals to life. And also, I'm pleased to announce that she has been, it has been announced that she is the YWCA Outstanding Women of Achievement for 2017 with a fantastic group of ladies that will be honored next month. Well done. The other night, the other day on Tuesday, I had the great pleasure of seeing two outstanding citizens of Hamilton recognized. One was Cindy Dingledine, and the other was Sarah Vallandingham. And there was a quote that was taken away from her speech that I think speaks very well to this mural, to the delicate balance of progress, and to Hamilton. And it reads, "I think we would all agree that we are living in magical days here in Hamilton, not because we're lucky, but because we're witnessing what happens when you apply hard work and determination to perseverance and dedication and creativity." And I think this mural and the Street Spark murals and the artists that we have working in this city speak a great testament to that, and we're very proud of it, and we're very excited what the future holds for Hamilton. It's now my pleasure to introduce you Erin Noga from the Main Street Association here. Lots going on. If you take a look around afterwards, the transformation has happened quickly. Well, it seems quickly. There's been many years of hard work, but the residents and the traders and the stores here on Hamilton and on Main Street have been working exceedingly diligently, along with the Core Fund and the city. There is exciting things to be happening on this street all around us, and we're delighted to be a part of it. Ladies and gentlemen, Erin Noga.
Good evening. I am speaking this evening on behalf of the Main Street Area Association. The Main Street Area Association is comprised of businesses, landlords, and neighborhood residents who are working to restore the glory of Hamilton's historic business district. I'm truly humbled to be here. Last year at this time, the Main Street Area Association was evolving from nearly a decade-long dormancy. We didn't have enough money to make our insurance payment, and as treasurer, that was concerning. We were seeking memberships to make ends meet. To date, we have over 40 members. We host monthly events, we have t-shirts, designed by Unsung, that literally say believe in Main Street. The Main Street Area Association is actively advocating and working to revitalize Main Street. The delicate balance of progress shines through our city's redeveloping business district. This mural speaks to the efforts on Main Street and represents our renaissance. Mural art historian Alan Barnett writes, "Murals are in fact mirrors that show us what we are, what we could be, and how." So what are we? The delicate balance of progress captures our existence and our energetic aura. What could we be? The delicate balance of progress tells the tale of transformation, a transformation with a beautiful outcome. How do we get there? The delicate balance of progress reveals the patient process of progress. The beauty on Main Street is just beginning to blossom, and this mural is a root of its existence. The delicate balance of progress is a remarkable representation that our mission on Main Street is possible. The mural itself is truly a milestone on our path of progress, and it makes a magnificent impact in the revitalization of Main Street. The mural brings people together by creating conversations. It encourages us to connect, to reflect, and to move forward together. With such profound public art, I like to think we're evolving from Little Chicago to Little Philly. Jane Golden, founder of the Philadelphia Mural Arts Program, says this: "At the heart of neighborhood rejuvenation, it's the rekindling of spirit, of a neighborhood spirit and soul. And how do you do that? I'm convinced it's through art and beauty." The delicate balance of progress is art. The delicate balance of progress is beauty. Thanks to the Street Spark program, the artists, Annie, Nick, Lori, John, Ariel, Mark, everybody behind the scenes that played a role in this creation, Main Street's spirit and soul is rekindled. With momentum brought forth by the delicate balance of progress, our spirit and soul will soon be on fire. Thank you. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Program Manager for Street Spark, Jennifer Akes-Smith.
Thank you, Erin. That was great. I love how this project has come together. You have a design by an international artist. You've got local artists that are making that design a reality. You have experienced mural artists working alongside artists that are newer to the process. And you have a huge piece of art on the outside of a building while two creative businesses are working inside the building. So it's this kind of creative fusion that it makes me so proud of the Street Spark program, because that's what it's all about. I'd like to recognize our design selection committee. Raise your hand if you're out there, please. And I'm going to ask you to come on up here for a second, just for a moment. I just want to take a moment to recognize these individuals. We had a total of 13 arts professionals that had the task of scoring our designs for Street Spark. And just this year alone, they scored 117 different designs and were responsible for choosing all of these beautiful murals that are a great fit for our community. So they've been on this committee for 2 years now, so I just want to thank them for their time and their commitment to the arts. I really appreciate it. So let's give them a hand. And a special shout out to Jacob Stone. He is a committee member, and he's also been our photographer for all of the dedications. He's a great photographer. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, guys. We feel it's really important to kind of bring in some new voices every couple of years on the committee. So we are getting ready to ask for a new group of people to come in and be a part of that committee. So in the fall, we're going to release that information. If you don't already follow us on Facebook, we're at Street Spark Art. So if you're interested in that, or you know someone that might want to serve on this committee, let them know. We're looking for some new people. I'd also like to thank Dale Wurzelbacher. Where's Dale and family? Oh, there they are. Thank you for letting us paint on your walls. We appreciate it. Dale was so welcoming to us every step of the way, and we loved working with him. Also, thank you to Unsung Salvage Design Company. They are housed here in this building. They allowed our artists to use a studio space. This wall, the way that it is placed, is very, very hot in the sun all day long. And so they really appreciated a space to be able to get in out of the heat and relax. They will also be open, so if you would like to check them out, they make a lot of furniture out of reclaimed materials. They screen print t-shirts using local artist designs. So go and check them out after this if you get a chance. I'd like to just thank the City of Hamilton again for their partnership and their support. We couldn't do it without them. Sherwin-Williams, the Hamilton store, has donated supplies to our program. Hanson Scaffolding, this is the first year we've worked with them, and they went above and beyond to really make this work for our artists when they built it. I personally want to thank the Fitton Center staff for their assistance this summer and last summer. They've helped with so many different things, payroll, fundraising. Thank you to Ian for his help on everything. It's been a really, really great couple of years. And I want to recognize the designer of this mural. Her name is Annie Hamill, and she is a mural artist from Canada. She couldn't be here with us today, but I wanted to just read a few words from her perspective as an artist. She says, "This design is intended to evoke the notions of serenity, fragility, and peace. There are two types of birds represented. Cranes, a symbol of peace, mingle with rustic swallows that foreshadow spring. The delicacy of the origami paper foldings and the beauty of this ancestral manual activity reminds us of the careful work of the craftsmen who occupy the building today. The light bulbs suggest past industries housed in the building and the promise of new, innovative ideas for the future." And I think this is a great sentiment that really echoes, as Ian mentioned, what's going on in Hamilton right now, these new ideas, this promise of the future. And now I'd like to introduce our artists, if they could come on up here. The magic workers, they're so great. Come on up. I'd first like to recognize our lead artist, Nick Scrementi. He was not able to be here with us today. He's working on a huge new mural in Indiana. He has many years of mural experience and is such a hardworking artist. I know that the team had several unforeseen challenges that came up during the mural process, and Nick really found creative solutions for each of those problems. So we really appreciate his leadership. And we also have John McCoy. John is an oil painter and mural artist from Kentucky. And he actually worked on one of our other murals last year, the McCloskey mural, that's just across the bridge. So he's been with our program for 2 years. He's done a great job. And Lori Farr. Lori is primarily a mosaic artist, and she has lots of fun classes at the Fitton Center if you want to learn from her directly. Lori and Ariel were largely responsible for this beautifully done pattern in the background here. There were a lot of layers and a lot of steps to this process, and they led that, so did a great job. And Ariel Williams, she is a student at Miami University. She's in the art education program. And yeah, this was her first mural, and she picked things up very quickly. She did a fantastic job. And Mark, you should be up here too. Mark Hanovan, come up here. Mark came in towards the end of the project, and he helped with some of these beautiful white cranes up here, did a lot of the finishing details along with Nick. He also worked on the Joe Nuxall mural that's like right around the corner here, and so he's worked with 2 Streets Park projects this summer, so thank you. So I just want to say congratulations to all of the artists. They are the stars of the evening. We're so proud of what they've done in such a short amount of time. So thank you, artists. And now I would like to ask Lori Farr to come up. She wants to say a few words about her experience with the project.
Since Nick couldn't be here today, we're all wishing that he was able to show up. He was such a wonderful energy on this project. I just want to say I'm truly thankful to the Fitton Center, Street Spark, and Jen for this opportunity to work as a mural artist this summer. I also wanted to thank Unsung Salvage for the use of their space to store our supplies and give us a cool place to be. As Jen mentioned, it was very warm out here on the asphalt and then all of the traffic. Who knew that when my first stencil set was purchased from the Handcraft on B Street around the corner 25 years ago, that I would have the opportunity to take those stenciling skills to this wall. I'm sorry, get emotional. I'm an artist that, like Jen says, that mostly works with glass, so this is a little bit out of my comfort zone. But the energy and the excitement that I see in this city through the arts and entertainment and the new businesses is just so inspirational. I just wanted to be a part of it in some way. This 6 weeks experience was basically a boot camp on large scale painting. And Nick Scarmeni is a very talented artist and led our team through many multiple challenges that we faced painting this mural. Nick, Ariel, John, and I faced them head on. One of the ones that Jen mentioned earlier was the vintage wallpaper that's delicately all around this wall. We attempted to create a very large scale stencil that was about 8 feet long. But after all 4 of us climbed to the very top with the stencil and our level and our paint, and the wind and the bees started to attack us, we realized that we might need a plan 2. So after feeling a little defeated that day, and the great lady stopped by from Strong 17 and brought us some milkshakes, we started on our plan 2. Nick designed a simplified version of the stencil, and we had it manufactured into 5 small sections. We also decided to use spray paint to transfer the image onto the wall. So he asked me and Ariel to take on this task, and we took it on head on. We climbed to the very top and started our stenciling. And in a process of using these stencils and flipping and changing the orientation of the stencils, we were able to create this image and wallpaper pattern that's on the wall. It was a little challenging at times because we ran across images that blocked where our next stencil went, so we had to kind of work up and around. It was kind of a little bit of a delicate balance of progress, is a perfect title for that. For me, this was a wonderful experience. I'm not the typical age for the artists that normally apply for this job, so I just wanted to be a part of the arts that's going around this city and have the experience to create public art. I believe public art is so invaluable to our community. It inspires people, it changes the mood and the environment. It brings people together. And for us, it employed local artists. We were able to partake in the businesses around here. True West got a lot of our business. And it was just a wonderful experience all around. These projects bring so much to our community in the Main Street District. Thank you for these jobs, for creating jobs for local artists. I personally gained so much from this experience and opportunity. I just want to thank you for helping support public art in our community. Thank you.
Just want to thank everybody for coming tonight. We really appreciate you being here and showing your support. Check out Unsung Salvage. Hello. And we just hope you have a great evening. Partners and committee members, if you could stay around, we'd like to take some photos by the mural. Thank you. Oh, there is also an exhibition going on at Pyramid Hill Sculpture Park. The lead artists and designers have their work on exhibition there, and I believe it is on display through October 1st. So if you'd like to check it out, go on up there. It's a great place to go. Thank you.